ruptured Achilles. You guys had a chance to talk about it. How do you rally around it? All those things.
Yeah, I sat by Kirk on the plane. Was talking to him then. Devastating, obviously. But as a team, especially as a leader on this team, we got to find a way to band together even stronger and figure out the process moving forward. But just let everybody know, especially Kirk, we're still in there and we're still leaning on each other.
What was he like on the plane, knowing that the outcome was determined?
It's crazy. Kirk was just Kirk. I would say even more so, trying to. Obviously knowing he was devastated. Just the energy in the locker room and on the plane. But he was still being himself. Just being Kirk as usual. Laughing, talking about the game, talking about his favorite plays to guys. Just being him. And that's what you just love about him. He's always himself. But yeah, he wasn't as devastated as a lot of us. Leaving that locker room. But he definitely, knows that his presence is going to be missed.
How challenging will it be, Josh, to band together now?
I would say, guys go down all the time. Other than Kirk, we had our other best offensive player go down not too long ago, and we found a way to win 3 games. So I would say, it's all about just leaning on the process. We got a great way of doing things here. And, you marry that with just the way we've been playing, the momentum we have, the way, our schedule's set up. We still haven't hit our bye week, so we're still able to just keep this momentum going. And I think, me speaking defensively, we got a good thing going. And, we just got to step it up even more in a situation like this. And, I think we still have full faith in our team and, what we can accomplish this season.
How impressive was it? You talk about facing adversity, and you're talking to a guy that is in the midst of it, yet he's showing up as the guy that you know that he is.
Yeah, I think that's just a testament to why he's been voted captain so many times, why he's the leader of our team. And, a guy like me, that's exactly how I want to be. That's exactly how I want to leave my mark on my teammates. And, I think just him being who he is and for him to do that, is just even more trust in each other. Like we have to get the job done. We got to, at least let him go out with, a feeling of, the team still can do it without me, That's just the feeling around here. Obviously, we had an off day today, so, we'll see what goes on Wednesday when we get everybody back together. But, yeah, love Kirk and love him for still being him in that situation.
Now, obviously, you don't know who the next quarterback's going to be, but right now, Jaron is thrown into the mix. How do you guys support him as the guy right now?
Yeah, we support Jaron as much as anybody. It's always a next man up mentality. He's been doing a great job in his preparation week in and week out. And I think, he stepped up to the show on Sunday, and I think he'll be able to do whatever they ask of him because he has the guys around him, leading him in the right direction and trusting him. And, we have a bunch of playmakers, and I think he's one too.
Are you going to reach out to Kirk now that it's official, that, now they have to look to surgery and the season is over for him, now that it's confirmed?
Yeah. I'm sure Kirk, he'll still be around, obviously. He's still part of the team. He's going to do his best to, still be around after his surgery and stuff. But, yeah, I know I'm going to reach out to him. I know a bunch of guys will. I think it's just, something you want to let him, handle on his own. We talked a good amount yesterday. We got to go on the plane ride and everything together. But, yeah, I'm sure he'll still be around and we'll be able to talk to him.
Especially since he kind of knew.
Yeah, we all pretty much knew. Yeah. I think with those injuries, it's really much of a confirm, on the MRI rather than, still up for grabs. But, sucks.
How much is the defense rolling right now?
I think we're doing pretty good. I think, obviously you come out every week and want to do things better. And I think there's a lot we can do better, and I think there's, we could just keep going. I think, we got a good thing going, but if we just fix little things, we can be even better. And that's the great part about it. I think, we're also having a lot of fun. I think this is the most fun defense I've ever played in, not even just a scheme. I think just the group of guys we have, going out there is just fun knowing, you got a guy that you trust and you built a certain relationship with and you're just out there playing football. So, I think, that's one of our strengths and, we just got to keep building.
How gratifying was the interception? It had been a while.
It was amazing. I think for that to be my first pick, in that situation, I love playing at Lambeau. That's one of my favorite places to play. And I think, to get that pick there, and help us win the game, means a lot.
Josh, how about your game it's just expanded? Whether you're, doing linebacker, whether it's safety duties, getting the pick this year, you just seem to have elevated to the next level.
Yeah, I'm just doing whatever they ask me. My goal is to help the team win. and whatever they ask me, I'm going to do, and I just want to make plays and change the game.
You've seen Jaron certainly on the scout team. What can you describe about him and his skill set?
He's a very smart player, poised player. I think how comfortable he is back there is definitely one of his strengths. I think he definitely can make every throw on the field. Now it's just about how he prepares. How well he can grasp the game plan and take control of the offense. Because we got a bunch of group of guys around him. And obviously we don't know what we're gonna do yet. But if he's in there, I think he can do a great job.
Finally, you talk about the fun, but it seems like whether it's you, whether it's Cam Bynum the week before, or Harry, it's like spreading the wealth on defense, right?
Yeah, I think that's just the type of defense we play. We never know who it's going to be, but, we know whoever's going to be in a position to make plays, they're going to make those plays. That's what this defense is built on. That's what all great defenses are built on. And, it's just fun having each week, a different guy doing different things, help the team bring energy and have fun out there. And I love our group, especially Bynum. He brings the most energy, and I love that we have him.
Saddest news I've ever had with a teammate so far, and just hearing that from happen to somebody like Kirk. That's a big part of our locker room, and him having a season-ending injury like that, it's tough for us, and you feel for him, and we're all praying for him. But as a team, we have to just keep rolling, and we know that somebody's going to step up, and we're really confident no matter what. And no matter who's in there at quarterback, we know that we have a great team around that can really rally around and still squeeze out these wins.
You've met with him outside of football as well. You have a relationship with him that way. Mm-hmm. Is this, do you see that carrying him? His faith and his, adversity is something he prepares for all the time?
Yeah, I think that's really the biggest thing about Kirk, and one of the things I admire the most is his faith. And it reminds me of James chapter 1, verse 2 through 4. It talks about just persevering through trials, because it's going to produce perseverance and hope, and then just carrying you through and having joy in those trials. And that's one thing that I see out of Kirk is no matter when something bad happens, he always has joy, no matter if it's a good or bad thing. He always, just his life and everything that he does reminds me of that verse where it just talks about just joy through the trials and finding joy in all the trials we go through.
Defense has played well.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys look at this as, hey, lean on us?
Yeah, that's the mindset we have to have. Lean on us. Even before the injury happened, that's the mindset of the whole defense, that we have to make our plays and make plays when they come to us. And even more so now, make it just easier on the offensive defense. We give them the ball as many times as possible, and we stop the other opposing team from getting as many points as possible. So I'm really confident with this team moving forward, and regardless of the sad news, we know that next man up is still going to do his thing.
Yeah, to piggyback off that, KO was talking about the reality is we live in a dual world, right? Mm-hmm. Where we have to care for our teammate, but we have to move on. How is that, especially right now where it's so fresh?
But somebody like Kirk, even with the adversity he's facing right now, he's the type he's probably still going to be in here, still going to be at the games as soon as he's able to be cleared by the doctors to stand up and be on the sideline. I guarantee we're going to see Kirk. I wouldn't doubt if he has his helmet on the sideline with his boot on. Somebody like him is going to give us some more energy and really inspire us to do better, because that's exactly the teammate that he was before the injury, and I know nothing's going to change out of him. So we're all excited, and like I said, it hurts, and you feel for him, and we're all praying for him, but at the end of the day, we still have to continue to push and win these games, because you never know. Anybody can go out and do their thing and carry the season on, and everybody's capable in this whole locker room.
Yeah, Josh was just telling us that on the plane he was exhibiting that. So that's immediate, right? Mm-hmm. That he was kind of laughing and setting the mood, kind of, Yeah. We would not have thought that, but that's how he was, right?
Yeah, and you saw the sideline. I didn't see it on the field because we were locked in as the defense, and I didn't even know the injury happened. And when I looked at the TV copy after, I saw him. He hopped off the field on his own, didn't even need help. That was reminded me of Kobe when he tore his Achilles, and you see Kirk still clapping it up and saying, "Let's go, let's go, oh, let's go, oh," still cheering everybody on. So that, like I said, that just goes into who he is as a person, and he's really not shaken by this. And that's, like I said, he finds joy in the trials, and that's something I respect like crazy out of him.
How can that help the team right now in this? Is that huge?
Yeah, that's huge. I think just because naturally our human nature is to kind of be shaken off of your starting quarterback, and somebody like Kirk especially having a season-ending injury, and Achilles at that. That's one of the most scary injuries you could think of. But somebody like him that's not looking down, not feeling sorry for himself, somebody that's he's probably more excited about the rehab process now, and he's probably over the whole injury. He's probably looking forward to the next day of, how can I get better through this time of rehab? And he's going to find ways to do it. So we have to rally around him as his teammates to be better for him. So when he comes back, whenever it is, that we can be a better team moving forward.
Where does the confidence come from that you guys can still make a significant run here, considering, he was playing at an MVP level, so who's ever in there,
he
more
was.
likely it isn't going to come close to that.
Yeah, we know that it's a team game, so it hurts to have Kirk be down, but there's still 10 other guys on the field that can carry some weight, and we trust the next guy up. And even as a defense, speaking for us, we can make more plays, and we're going to make more plays to help this team. But the hope and the confidence is really in our preparation. We know that no matter who's in or who's playing, that everybody on this team is capable to help this team win.
Cam, Josh was talking about just how much fun the defense is having this year. You had your week like the week before with two. He had a pick. He said his first pick. Then whether it's Jordan Hicks, whether it's Harry, you guys are spreading the wealth and having fun. They're not mutually exclusive, right? Does one help the other?
I think just the way that we play as a defense and trusting each other, you see the growth every single game. We're getting more and more comfortable in this scheme, and even more comfortable around the players near us. So we're able to take a lot more risks and just make plays. And even if somebody doesn't make a play and makes a mistake, we know somebody's there to cover for your brother. So it's really been fun being able to play with a different freedom, and really to know that we're capable of doing things, and we've seen the success that we've had this season, especially moving forward, and we know that plays can be made and we're capable, so we just have to continue to grind and prepare. Like I said, preparation's everything, and prepare, but have that confidence that we can do whatever we put our minds to on defense.
You almost had another one.
I know. I was too worried about the toe tap on the sideline. Forgot about my hands, had to catch the ball first. But yeah, I was happy to be near the ball, but I have to come down with those and make the big splash plays. I'm not satisfied with pass breakups, so that's frustrating. But like I said, keep going, keep chopping, and the plays will come.